It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for Season 5 of Fear the Walking Dead. In this video, we're going to be looking at a new theory going around regarding Madison Clark. The theory is that Madison will be returning either at the end of Season 5 or in Season 6. Now, where does this theory come from? So in Season 5, if you have noticed, we have seen multiple times signs on trees or writings on trees. Now, we saw that once when Dwight stumbled upon it. We saw it once when Alicia saw it. So that's been there a couple times. Now, why are we linking that with Madison? One of the final things Madison Clark said in the tape, I believe, that Althea had was, "No one's gone until they're gone." And that's kind of become the motto of Madison Clark in a way. And that's been really the thing that's been pushing the survivors to move forward after what happened to Madison. And that's really the ultimate message that we can get from what's on the trees. Now, of course, we didn't see Madison die, so there is a good chance that they did that on purpose so that there's some breathing room for them to bring Madison back. And also, on some of these signs on trees, we do see a ladder that might be foreshadowing that Madison didn't actually die when she was stuck between the herd of walkers, and that she just climbed up and over the fence that she was trapped behind, and that she actually made it out alive. Now, there's a bunch of things that don't line up. If Madison actually survived, why hasn't she stumbled upon the other survivors? Because I'm sure that they would have looked for her a little bit before they left for good. That leaves the question, what happened? If she didn't really die at that point, then why didn't she try to find the others? Why did she stick around? Why did she not try to find them after the fact? So those are questions that come up. Now, even if she survived, and we put aside all of the stuff that I talked about, does it really make sense for Madison to make her way all the way to where they are now and for them to find each other? That's just too much of a coincidence. I think that's just things that writers in movies and TV shows do that aren't really grounded in reality. So in a way, it's possible, but I hope they don't do it because it's just so out there and so unrealistic that it just takes you away from the realism of the show. And it's not even the first time. They've done that a couple times. So at this point, it's getting a little ridiculous. And why do I say it's happened a couple times? Well, Morgan finding his way to where the survivors are in Fear the Walking Dead with the first crossover. Same thing with Dwight. Same thing with Daniel. He left, came back, found the group again. So that's been happening a couple times, and that's just taking away from the realism a little bit. So I hope that they don't do that with Madison as well. Now, with all of this said, I think there's two different conversations. The first conversation is, will they do it, and does it make sense from a business or marketing perspective to bring her back? And I think it absolutely does, because Fear is suffering, and bringing Madison back might heal some of the wound, heal some of that past failures. But from a story perspective, like I said, it does not make sense. And it just takes away from the realism. And it just makes you feel like everyone's really safe. If no one is seen dead, there's a good chance they're going to come back. You know what I mean? So there's a little bit of that makes me not want this to happen, even though I think bringing Madison back will definitely impact the show in a good way. But at the same time, I think the negatives overcome the positives in many ways. So as far as this theory is concerned, I think there's a good chance that that's where they're going with it, but I hope that that's not where they're going with it, because I just don't think it's realistic. Now, what else could the tree and the signs on the tree be if it's not connected to Madison? Your guess is as good as mine. Now, the other thing that leads me to think that this is probably where they're going with it, with the Madison stuff, is that we see Alicia in one of the other episodes saying, I want to go see who put the signs on the trees. I want to find them. That could be a classic foreshadowing or hint that Madison and Alicia will reunite. And this is in fact Madison leaving the signs on the trees. But again, I hope that doesn't happen. Not because I don't want Madison back, but because I don't think it's realistic. But I want to know everyone's opinions. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video. If you like what you see, press like, subscribe for more content, and press the bell button to receive notifications for daily uploads.